What's up, guys? Mike here, and today I'm going to be showing you my 6 favorite ways to write a Facebook ad hook. The hook of your ad is arguably the most important part because that's what everyone will see, right? Everyone will see that first line of text. But if your hook's not good, it doesn't matter how good the rest of your copy is. You could write the best copy in the world, and if you have a terrible hook, no one is going to read it. So I'm going to be showing you 6 different hooks that you can use in your Facebook ads. Stick around to the end because the last one is my favorite hook to use in any Facebook ad. Let's kick it off. So the first type of hook that I like to use, I call it the speak their lingo hook. Now with this hook, you want to incorporate the language that your target audience uses, right? You want to put something in that first line that clearly shows to your audience that you are talking right to them. We are speaking their same language. Let me show you a couple of examples. All right, so this ad starts off with $2 per lead, $60 to acquire a sale, $5.99 per purchase, 170 purchasers. So this ad is clearly speaking to someone who is in this online marketing world, someone in this world of sales funnels who understands what a cost per lead is, cost per acquisition, cost per sale. So someone in that market who's scrolling through on Facebook, they see this first line, this $2 per lead, and they immediately know what that is. And this is probably something that they don't often see on Facebook, right? Facebook, they're probably flooded with, images of their friends and family. And then they see this first line, $2 per lead. And they know that this ad is talking right to them, right? They completely understand this language. This is language that they are totally used to. They use it in their everyday vocabulary if they're in this world. So this is a great way to start off your ads by just speaking the language of your target audience. Here's another example. So this next one starts off ads on God mode. Everyone obsesses over campaign types and bid strategies, CBOs, micro-sequential retargeting, campaign structure. So if I'm scrolling through my newsfeed and I see an ad that starts off with ads on God mode, I'm only going to read this ad if I'm actually in this marketing world, right? If I understand, what ads on God mode, like what that even means. If I understand what CBOs are, micro sequential retargeting, basically what he's doing in this hook is he's saying like, hey, I am in this marketing world. I'm running ads. I'm doing CBOs, micro sequential targeting. He's just showing that, hey, I have knowledge and you and I speak the same language. He's just building that connection off the bat. So that was the first type of hook, the speak your lingo hook. I love using that one. It's a good way just to connect with your audience right off the bat, just by showing them, hey, we speak the same language. We're talking the same thing. It's a great way to get their attention and get them to read that body of text. So the next type of hook that I like to use is the call them out hook. And it's just as it sounds, right? We are going to just call out our target audience. Let me show you some examples of this one. All right, so this ad starts off, attention adventurers, travelers, and wanderlusters. So super straightforward. They're just saying who they're talking to, right? They're calling them out. They have double stars. Attention adventurers, travelers, wanderlusters. So if that's not you, keep scrolling. If that's you, hey, this is for you. I am talking right to you. It's a good hook to use. It just gets right to the point. Hey, this is who I'm talking to. If this is you, keep on reading. So there's another way to do this too. I'm not a huge fan of just saying, hey, attention, or hey, so-and-so, and just writing them out. I think there's other, discreet ways we can do this, a little bit more clever ways to do this. Let me show you another example. All right, so this is another ad that uses the call them out hook. However, I think they do it in a little bit more creative way. I really enjoy the way that they do this. So it starts off, many college grads still don't know who they want to be when they grow up. So clearly this ad is talking to college grads who don't know what they want to be when they grow up, right? Someone who just graduated college and they're so unsure of their career path, what they're doing with their job. But instead of just saying, attention college grads who have no idea what they want to do with their life, they kind of weave this into a third person narrative, a different way to get that same idea across. And if you're a college grad who doesn't know what they want want to do with their life, this kind of gets your attention in the same way as just straight up calling attention college grads who don't know what they want to be when they grow up. Same idea, just a different delivery. So I really like this. Now, one thing about the call them out hook is you want to be very careful that you're not breaking Facebook's personal attributes policy. I'll put a link down to that in the description, but just be aware that there are some things that you can and some things that you cannot do in regards to calling out your target audience. All right, now the third type of hook, I absolutely love this one. And I think you should even use this not just for a hook, but throughout your copy. And that is incorporating open loops. All right, another way to think about this is starting a story, right? Opening up an idea that has your reader wanting to close that idea. Kind of like how a story would start. And once the story starts, it's our nature to kind of want to figure out, well, how does this end? You can think of it similar to a good movie, right? A good movie that has you on the edge of your seat, and they're doing these things, they're showing these scenes, and you want to know what happens next. Or you can kind of think of it like a Netflix series, right? You notice how the end of each episode always kind of ends on like a cliffhanger, and it's supposed to get you to want to watch that next one. That's something that we want to incorporate in our ads, right? We want to put this first line of text, and we want that to open a loop in our reader's mind, and we want to get them to continue reading, to want to close that loop. So let me show you a few examples of how this is done. All right, so this ad starts off, picture this. So that in itself right there is an open loop, right? Just that one line, picture this. And it kind of leads you into these next few lines. A guy walks into Carl's coffee shop. He sees a sign on the table. Scan here for free coffee, right? So in this ad, they're kind of just starting this story. They just kicked off this story and they said, picture this. So now you're kind of visualizing it. And when I see an ad like this, I just immediately, I want to know, like, all right, where are they going with this? Like, it just seems very different from any ad that I would normally see. It doesn't seem like they're really trying to sell me anything or they're promoting anything right here. They're really just kicking off this story, right? They're opening this loop. So this is something that is great to incorporate in your ads, and I love using it as a hook. All right, the next type of hook that you can use in your ads is what I call the right to the point hook. Now, this is exactly as it sounds. It's where you just get right to the chase. No funny business, no playing around here. We're just going to tell them exactly what we are promoting, exactly what we're trying to sell, exactly whatever training it is that we're giving away. Just straight to the point, so direct. When you do this, it portrays a lot of confidence that we don't have to do a lot of this selling, a lot of this playing with words to try to get them to arrive at whatever link we're sending to them. We're just telling them, hey, this is what it is. This is what we got. It's the best thing out there. Like, this is awesome. Boom. So let me show you an example of how this is done. All right, so this ad starts off with make small, simple websites, rank them in Google, forward the emails and calls onto local businesses, get paid monthly to keep the leads coming. This is what we do. Here are 15 reasons to join us. I absolutely love this hook. It comes off with just so much power, so much confidence. It's like we're not going to play around here. I don't want to, waste your time. This is exactly what we do. If you're interested, keep reading. If not, that's fine. And there's no like begging to, hey, please read more, or like, oh, you definitely need to check this out. It's just boom, right to the point, so direct, super powerful. All right, hook number 5 is the controversial statement. So with this type of hook, you're going to start off by saying something that is really going to catch someone off guard because it might be counterintuitive to what they think, right? This is you're going to introduce a concept that might go against the grain from how most people would see things. Let me give you an example. So this ad kicks it off by saying, if you need more than 5 clients to reach 15K per month, then your offer is broken. So that comes out with a pretty powerful first sentence, right? Because I would assume a lot of people are going to fall in that bucket, right? Anyone who, let's see, that would be what, $3,000 a client. So anyone who has clients that they're selling for less than 3,000 is going to fall in this bucket. It's also kind of opening a loop as well, right? It's like I kind of want to know, well, why is my offer broken if this is the case? So they're saying this thing that it might be a little bit controversial, and at the same time, it's just leading me to want to read more. It's also incorporating a little bit of that speak your lingo hook. It's someone who is talking about clients, 15K a month, someone who's talking about an offer. So this is a really powerful hook, and it just starts off with that statement that it might be a little bit controversial. And finally, the number 6 hook that you can incorporate in your Facebook ads, and that is combining multiple strategies. This is a super powerful method, super powerful way that you can just kick off your ads and have hooks that really grasp the attention of your audience. So you can incorporate things like speaking their language while also opening these hooks, or even saying things that are controversial, just using a bunch of these strategies and combining them into one very powerful hook. And I'm gonna show you one of my favorite hooks actually right now. Check this example out. This is actually one of my favorite ads ever. Maybe I'll do a review on this one time, but it got like, what is this? Like almost 1,000 comments, and all the comments in here are like great ad, amazing ad. So I'm a big fan of this. Let me know in the comments if you want me to do maybe a little analysis of this ad, a little rundown of it. I might make a video on that in the future. But right now, we're just going to be talking about the hook. So this one starts off, here's a scalable biz for anyone who has these 3 things. So first off, we're talking about scalable business. That's speaking the language of someone who is looking to grow a business, right? They're looking for a scalable business. So we're speaking the language of that person. We're also opening a loop right now. For anyone who has these 3 things, then they drop the colon. It's like, all right, well, what are these 3 things? Now I want to know more. That first line, it opens that loop, and now I want to close it. And it goes 1 to 2 hours a day minimum to devote to it. Roughly $1,000 to put towards expenses. A basic understanding of internet marketing. So after they drop those 1 through 3, you see that first loop, it closed. And now watch what they do here. If that's you, then here's how it works. So once again, they just opened another loop. So they started this first loop with the hook. They dropped those 3 bullet points, which closes that first loop. And now they open another loop. So they're just like continuously pulling you through this copy, right? They're opening loops, they're closing loops, opening loops again. I absolutely love the start to this ad. Incredible hook, just to really captivate that audience and really pull them into this ad. Hope you guys got a ton of value from those 6 different hook types. If you did, drop a comment. Let me know which type of hook was your favorite. And as always, like and subscribe. I'll be putting out more content just like this soon. See you guys in the next one.